So, I am in the middle of the forest, middle of nowhere. See. Alright. So, anyways, let's see. Alright. So, what I've been up to, why I haven't been posting, where I've been, what I'm doing. No, I'm not in jail. I know everybody probably wishes, but no, I am not in jail. Honestly, what I've been going through is, so my vehicle, I'll make a video showing my vehicle later. I just took everything out of it. So, yeah, I just kind of got a mess. But, so I went to North Carolina. I ended up in North Carolina. While I was in North Carolina, I don't know why I got you on a leash. You listen really good. So while I was in North Carolina, I ended up in Lexington, North Carolina. That was my end result. While I was in Lexington, North Carolina, I had to get my car re-registered because I haven't settled down long enough to get my car re-registered. Usually I'm in a different state every month, but my car needed to get re-registered. I had a bill of sale for my vehicle. Bill of sale is no longer findable. I don't know where the fuck it is. It's somewhere missing. Yeah, I think it got destroyed, honestly, because I know a bunch of water fell on a bunch of my papers and I just threw the papers away. I think that might have been part of them. So I threw the bill of sale away, or it got lost or something. I ended up to a point where I couldn't get a hold of the person I bought it from. She's going through her own stuff in California. Drama. I'm the person that likes to stay away from drama. I'm not a drama person. I hate drama. So, I just stayed away from that situation. Don't try to find the bill of sale. I tried to find it, couldn't find it. Ended up to a point, hey, come here. I ended up to a point where now I can't find the bill of sale. My tags are expired. It's like some kind of street right here, and it's pretty loud even though it's in the middle of nowhere. It's right by the street, the only street in the whole town. So I ended up where I couldn't find my bill of sale. Tags are expired. Can't get it re-registered because tags are expired and I don't have a bill of sale. So I was trying to find a way around that. Ended up to the point where I got a different insurance because I had I had a root insurance, a root application, and the root application ended up going up every month. So it went from like $40 to like $70-$80. It was like $80 by the time I was done. I was not gonna pay no $80 for insurance no more. So I changed my insurance to a North Carolina insurance company. This North Carolina insurance company, I guess they only serve North Carolina. So I ended up to the point where I got that North Carolina insurance, and then they canceled me because, well, I changed it over from Root. They canceled me in the North Carolina insurance in the middle of it, in the middle of the month, just like yesterday, I think. Yesterday they canceled me because I put an app. I was getting harassed by the cops in Lexington, North Carolina. Every single day they would park behind my vehicle. They would sit there for like an hour at a time. K9 unit would sit there for an hour and watch my vehicle. Nothing better to do. Like an hour every day, wasting our money. You know what I mean? So I ended up to the point where I was tired of being harassed. I didn't have a good registration no more. It was expired because I couldn't get the tags or whatever done. So I ended up putting an ad on Craigslist that I needed a place to settle down for a moment and get all my paperwork on my vehicle straight. So I put an ad on Craigslist, and it said, I need a place to stay. In exchange, I will help her run your ranch. Well, there's a lady, she is a traveling nurse, and she does Uber and stuff too, but she has a 5-acre property, and she told me I could park anywhere on her property, and that I just had to help her a little bit around the ranch, and she just needs help, basically, and I need help, so we did it in exchange. Well, I ended up coming down here to South Carolina and staying on her 5-acre property and helping her. Well, while I was out here, I called my insurance company and I had told them, like, okay, here's the deal. I can't find my bill of sale. I'm trying to get it registered. And they're like, well, we need you to trade your license over from Oregon to North Carolina. I'm like, but I'm not in North Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. And I don't know if I want to change my driver's license over here because I don't know how long I'm going to be out here, however long it takes me to get my stuff together. And she didn't like that too much, so she said, we're going to have to cancel you. So they canceled me. Now I'm left with no insurance. So parked my vehicle, haven't moved it since. Been trying to figure out the insurance situation. Yesterday, I downloaded an app and finally got, well, not finally, because it wasn't even a day that I didn't have it, but I got insurance. It was called Jerry Insurance app, and I got that Jerry Insurance app, and I am now with insurance again, well, as soon as they're done setting it up. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a driver's license out here. Like, I keep getting a driver's license every single state I go to just because I stay there more than a couple months, and it's stupid. I gotta keep paying fees just to stay in one spot for more than a month. It's like, people that travel state to state shouldn't have to get a different driver's license in every single state. But that's what they're trying to make me do. So I'm busy doing that. I'm trying to figure out all that situation. Yeah, and then I have to trade my insurance. I traded my insurance. The registration, I still have to get the registration done because the registration is expired now, and I can't find my bill of sale, so now I'm even more screwed on the situation, which this vehicle is starting to become a lot more headache than I think it's worth, but I've already spent like $4,000, $5,000 on car parts, just on car parts. So, I mean, I can't really just take the car parts with me. Not sure what I want to do. I know the vehicle is too small for me to keep traveling in and staying in it while I go state to state. So I'm thinking about getting a big van, but then I'll have to invest money in the van too when I get the van. So I'm kind of at a standstill for a second. I'm helping this lady on her ranch in exchange for rent, and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I know I need a vehicle so I could keep traveling and making videos, which I like doing. That's my passion. But do I want to go ahead and spend more money on another vehicle and keep this vehicle I got, which is my project vehicle, and I've spent a lot of money on it and I kind of want to keep it, but don't have a bill of sale for it, so that's going to be a pain in the ass. Do I keep this vehicle and just try to find the bill of sale? Well, I probably don't have it. Probably try to get around it however I can. I'm not really sure how that works. So here is the 5 acres. And there's Tank. His fat butt. So, yeah, I got my project vehicle. I'm thinking about getting a van and then getting like a trailer and adding the van with the car trailer. That way I can pull cars into it and work on them because I like working on cars. So I might do that. But until I get everything straight, I put an ad while I was in North Carolina on Craigslist. And that was the exchange for rent, and that's here. So instead of paying rent, I help her get stuff done around here. And that's been working out pretty nice. She's a nice lady. Really nice lady, actually. Helped me out a lot so far. And vice versa. But yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just go state to state, and when I need to settle down and collect my thoughts or collect my money or get stuff straight, and then I do that. But so right now I'm just kind of at a standstill, getting all my bills paid off, all the credit cards that I spent my money on to go state to state. It costs a lot of money to go state to state and make YouTube videos and stuff. People act like it's free or something. It's not free. I spend a lot of money on car parts because you put a lot of wear and tear on your car. And I also spend a lot of money on a lot of money on gas. So you got to figure every time I go to a new state, going from one state to the other state, it's probably, I'd say, about 3 to maybe 500 in gas. Yeah, probably like 3 to 500 in gas every single state that I go to, going to the next state. So I gotta pay off all those credit cards. As soon as I pay those credit cards off, and then I'll have a clean start, and I could do it again. But for now, this is the beginning of the ranch. This is the end. This is the back of it. She cleared out all the area that she's gonna start building and taking down. She got to take down these trees and stuff. This is her dream, you know. I'm just helping her with her dream, helping her with her ranch and her property. This is her stuff, you know. Me, I'm just kind of like, I'm the helper. I just came to help, and she's helping me in the process. But so yeah, that's basically what's going on. I'm fucking had to get away from the cops. They were stopping every day, wasting an hour every day just watching me. I listened to them on the police scanner a couple times talking about me and stuff, like they were stalking me basically. So I got tired of being stalked. I got pictures and videos of that. I'll put one together. But I got tired of being stalked and harassed by them. And then sooner or later they were going to get me because my registration was up now. And my insurance was still good, but I was just having too much problems with this car, trying to get everything straight. So I ended up doing what I'm doing now, trying to settle down somewhere for a minute and get my stuff together, paperwork, and clear out my car. My car was becoming a mess. When you travel, people don't realize that they say, oh, you should have had your bill of sale, registration, everything. You should have had it all in one spot. Because when you travel and you get pulled over as much as you do, you think you would have it all in one spot. That's not how it works. When you travel as much as I do, and your whole life is in your vehicle, everything you own is in your vehicle. If your vehicle is not that big, you have very tiny, tiny, tiny space, like a closet, to have everything you own. So anytime you need anything, you got to realize, if you need something, you got to dig through all your stuff just to get to what you need. So, and then you mess up your whole vehicle. You spend a lot of your time cleaning out your vehicle, reorganizing it. My vehicle is super small, and it's not really somewhere that's supposed to be lived in, honestly. Like a van, yeah, maybe, but this little tiny vehicle, no. I ended up, like a lot of stuff, dog, and having two big ass dogs and me inside this little tiny vehicle, it was really hard. So I'm thinking about getting a van for sure, or a bus or something. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But so definitely not a mobile home. So yeah, I would dig through stuff. Dogs would spill water and food all over my stuff, all over my clothes. Every time I would take them to the beach, or we would go hiking, or we would go do something, they would jump back in the car and they would trample over everything. I mean, it's everything I own in a tiny small space that they had to walk all over. And then they didn't really get to stretch their legs and stuff because I had so much stuff in there. So it's like, it's hard to explain. But overall, most of my stuff got destroyed while I was on the road making the videos. I was pulling stuff out that was just broken and stuff from dogs stepping on it, or from me crawling over to sleep on it. And then wasn't really much space for me to sleep in there, or the dogs. And like, stuff just kept getting destroyed more and more and more. And every time I had to work on the vehicle, I'd have to pull all my stuff out to get to the tools. And it's just some really small space and really hard, really hard. It's that small of a space is super hard. A lot of people wouldn't have been able to do it, honestly. But I'm young, strapping, I could do it. So that's pretty much what I went through. Everything's breaking as I'm fixing it. Dogs are destroying stuff as I'm trying to organize stuff. Stuff's getting unorganized from living in it as I'm organizing it. What else? Dealing with cop harassment, and then people harassing me, and then fuck, man, it's just one thing after another. So I'm glad that I finally got a breather, I got a break, got to take a breath of fresh air without someone breathing down my damn neck or something getting destroyed. My dogs are happy because they're not having to watch my back all the time now. They can relax. So I'm just kind of in a relaxed mode now, you know what I mean? That's it. Thank you for everybody for watching. Thank you, Mark, for checking up. He says, what are you doing? That's the reason I made this video. One of my subscribers says, why haven't I made a video? Hopefully I'm not in jail. I am not in jail. I am just out here in the middle of nowhere, South Carolina, doing nothing, pretty much just helping out around here. Trying to get my stuff together, my paperwork and my vehicle, and decide what I'm going to do next, if I'm going to buy a bigger vehicle or if I'm just going to fix this one and maybe buy a teardrop trailer and put it in the back. I don't know what I'm doing. Either way, that's what I'm doing. Getting paperwork and stuff in order, so I am not driving illegally, because as much as I get messed with driving illegally, I will end up in jail or my vehicle towed. So, yeah, it kind of all hit me at once. So I've been figuring shit out. That's why I haven't been doing no more videos on harassment. But I will be once I get back on the road, once I get my vehicle insured, well, not insured, but registered and everything, in order that I don't get messed with no more, or that I still get messed with, but just they can't do anything anymore still. That's it. All right, everybody, have a good day. Bye. And deuces. And wait, deuces.